Whether on school property or in the open, incidents of violence involving students have been unequivocally denounced by Education Minister Shawn Edward on behalf of his ministry. The Minister of Education spoke of the heels of an incident which occurred in the city on Wednesday, February 14th, involving two secondary school students whose quarrels extended beyond the school grounds.
Yesterday afternoon, when I got home from work, I received a call from an official from the Ministry of Education informing of an incident in the city where one student was assaulted with a weapon. Upon further investigation, we realized that it was a feud between two students that resulted in a fight in the city, and a student was injured, I think suffering a cutlass wound from what I was told. Let me just place on the record that the Ministry of Education categorically condemns any act of violence involving school children, whether the skirmish takes place on the school compound or it happens away from the school.
The minister notes upon receiving the news, he was informed that the chief education officer had been en route to the hospital to examine and clarify what had transpired. The chief education officer, Beverly Diodoni, notes at present the matter is being handled by the police and expresses the ministry's concern for the safety and security of all students. Diodoni made an appeal to parents and the wider St. Lucian community.
I want to say to the public and to our parents that this is going to be a community approach. We need to have a community approach to deal with this situation with our students and those who attack our students. We all need to be vigilant. We need to encourage our students to continue to keep the right path, keep the right friends. We encourage our students not to hang out in areas where they know it is unsafe for them, and as always, we encourage them to get straight home after dismissal.
Diodoni further stated that the ministry is currently engaged in stakeholder discussions on how to help better the situation.
Our stakeholder engagements have been very good. We are trying to take some proactive measures as well as some measures to address some of our current situations. And there are a number of things that we have put in place, including a reintegration program for our students who are at risk, who are involved in those acts of violence.
The minister notes the ministry has a responsibility to nurture students as best as they can within the school environment. However, numerous calls have been made to civil society, the wider community and parents to play a greater role in the development of children. Edward further stated violence is not a method of problem solving children or anyone for that matter should turn to.
The reality that confronts us today is that we have a lot of young, restless people in the school system who are copying some of the behaviors they see being exhibited by adults in the wider society. And when those behaviors are not favorable for the school environment and they do not engender a sense of national pride and purpose in young people, it concerns us a lot. We are working very closely with the police. We are going to step up the amount of psychosocial support we provide to some select schools. But I have said, and I'm going to say again, that the law will have to be used and the law will have to be applied to deal with some of the students as they continue to transgress not just school rules but the laws of the country.
The minister also stated that an emergency stakeholder meeting was scheduled for Friday, February 16, 2024. The injured student is said to be in stable condition. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.